Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to the Cruise Amigos Live. And once again, Amigo Martin, man, he took us right up against the wall before he popped in. So I'm scrambling around at the last minute trying to get everybody on. Anyway, so welcome to the Cruise Amigos Live. And over here, that's Amigo Martin. He's over there in Manchester, England. And down here, I got to point in the right direction. No, it's this way. Down here.
I can do downwards. I can do
that
downwards.
That is Apreyivanko.
What does Apreyivanko mean?
That's Amigo John in Ukrainian.
Is not a relation to the former president of the United States. Sorry. In case some of you are wondering, that's not his daughter. That, in fact, is Ukrainian for Amigo John. He stands in solidarity with the folks in the Ukraine. So
I sure do. Brothers and sisters.
I am.
He's a man of many wonders, can speak 50 languages and can't say no in any of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Yet.
So I was just talking about you, Martin, before you decided to pop in.
Go on then. You need to find somebody else to talk about. You know, it's every week you're always talking about me, which is good. No, it's good.
Actually, I was talking nice about you. I mean, you know, if I'm going to talk bad about you, I do it right to your face. You know, I don't go behind your back. I'm just going to jump right your up your grill and right here. You know, no, I was telling John about the resilient lady and those 3 awesome cruises. The repositioning cruises that end up in Australia.
Well, I was thinking about this after a message due. I'm just going to put it out there. Can everybody book all their cruises with me? Because I want to do all 3 back to back to back. Dubai to Australia. That would be absolutely awesome. Although that would be one hell of a bar tab at £230 or $300 a time, wasn't it? I think was it 42 days?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, 42, 43. It's in the 40s.
So what's your budget? $1 a day, right? So that'd be $42 then.
$1 a day. And that ain't going to happen.
Even a travel agent rate, it ain't going to happen at that.
Even skinny Martin, and it ain't going to happen $1 a day, bar bill. Nah.
I think Chillie. I think what we'll have to do is in fact, we should get a triple cabin.
Yeah.
Take it in turns on the bunk bed.
Well,
keep the costs down.
So anyway, it's actually for what you get with Virgins, the prices. Yeah, it's a little stout, but it's not that bad. Considering what you get.
It's over $600 worth of value when you've got your specialty restaurants included. Now, come on, if you go to a specialty restaurant, you know, Cagney's on other cruise lines or any of the other, there are other steakhouses on other ships available. But you know, you're paying $30, $40 a time, you know, and you know, they're all included. You know, there's no problems at all to just do that. You've got your gratuities included. And the one thing I like is basic bevies are included. Now, basic bevies means soft drinks. Now, we're not just talking a squash in the machine and a water and a tea and coffee service. It's a Coke. It's your tonics with your gins. Now, you know me, I drink gin, and I drink a lot of it when I'm on a cruise. So that's a lot of tonics that get added up if you were paying for them. So it is, and all the classes are included. It's amazing. And we all know that we will be bringing Scarlet Lady this time next week. Actually, this time next week, we should have just set sail.
So what are we going to do then? How are we going to do the show?
Well, I can do it as we set sail. I can set it all up, ready to go.
Okay.
Don't worry, John.
Except you're not doing Scarlet Lady, Martin.
Sorry?
You're not doing Scarlet Lady.
No, Scarlet Lady's in Miami. This is
Valiant Lady. I'm doing Scarlet Lady next week.
Well, it's going to be a lady and it's going to be a red colored ship. That's all you need to know. You know, it doesn't
matter. Red and gray. It's going to have me on it. It's going to come live for the Cruise Amigos. What more do you need to know?
And it's not going to be resilient either. That's later.
Right.
The resilience
I'm
of the
just-
ace later.
I don't want you to go to the wrong port now and get all screwed up there on the gin and end up in Miami thinking you got to get on Scarlet Lady.
Sat there on the quayside with my suitcases. There's no ship there at the Virgin
Yeah.
Terminal. Well, at least I've got them beds outside. I can sit in the sun, can't I? But no, do you know what? We're getting on board I think it's 1:30 next Sunday afternoon. So I'll get something set up and I'll try and do a sail away. Because you know what? I don't know if anybody's seen Portsmouth, but it looks like you're in Dubai. You've got it looks like the Burj Khalifa Tower, but it's not. It's the Spinnaker Tower and it's in Portsmouth.
Okay.
So we'll see if we can get that. But last time I set sail from there, and we might still get it actually. They lit it all up. I don't know if you remember my video where it was all flashing and things like that. Yeah. But I don't know whether they will because it's a friends and family VIP cruise, this one. So I don't know whether they're going to do anything special or save that till the 18th of March, which is the inaugural Mermaiden voyage. It's not an inaugural voyage, it's Mermaiden voyage. So I hope there's no mermaids floating around in that little pool in Portsmouth. It wouldn't be very nice.
That's a rather small pool.
It is, but no, it should be good. We're looking forward to it. So we've got. I'll put a little plug on here. If you want to know anything about Virgin Voyages with their new protocols that have been launched in the last few days, join us tomorrow night at 7:30 on my page, because we have got Layla from Virgin Voyages joining us, and we're going to be going through all the pre-departure stuff and things like that for Cruise with Martin. But feel free to join us.
By the way, I see that the Cruise Monkeys are with us. Now, here's a project, Amigo Martin. You could take the Cruise Monkeys and me and you and sit down with one of these cruise lines and say, look, these are four of the biggest drinkers in the cruise world. Mm-hmm. So we need to come up with a half-price cruise just to have them on board, because they're going to spend the money on the booze.
Definitely.
Hey, maybe we should do that instead of having a gambling promotion. We should have a drinking promotion.
Yeah,
and it's if you drink enough every day, then you can cruise for free. As long as you have a commitment to drink 17 drinks a day, you get the master suite.
Oh wow! No, we want it free. We want it free, John. I'll have a balcony free. So. But I had a look at my cabin for my Cruise with Martin the other day. So, and I'm like, oh, that's going to be very nice. I've got a balcony that's absolutely huge, because it's right at the back of the ship, and it's sort of on the corner. It's like, wow, I can't wait. And I spoke to Sailor Services, and anybody's rang Virgin if you've done it. Every time you ring up, it's ahoy, sailor, and that's how they answer the phone. It's like, geez, just answer the call. No, but I've got my bar set up now, so I've got all the little mini spirits all set up. That's all ready to go, and yeah, I can't wait. But that's the 18th of March. This one, I'm gonna have to downgrade myself on the friends and family, because they've only given me a balcony midship. So,
I'm so sorry. Just a balcony midship. That's horrible.
But when
somebody that's been booking inside, so I can book more cruises. I just bid on a upgrade to a large balcony cabin for was that? Oh, that was for Alaska. I'm bidding on
nice.
Instead of Ocean View, I'm bidding on stepping up to a large balcony. So.
You see, I have to work in the travel industry to get my travel discounts, because I have to dye my beard every time I go on a cruise. If you've noticed, it's always darker when I'm on a cruise, because there's no way I'm going on a cruise with this grey. I look old.
I mean, you guys don't know. John, do you want to tell him, or should I?
I think you should.
Kiss my butt, Martin.
Jeez. No, I reckon actually the Cruise Monkeys, are you on Virgin next week or the 18th of March? Be nice to meet up if you can. I've booked a couple of their cruises lately, so they seem to be coming to me. It must be that wonderful service I gave out there, which I do appreciate all the bookings, guys. Thank you.
I don't think they're on. At least if they're on Virgin, I didn't catch it. So anyway, Hot Air Tom says let Chillie sign up for Virgin Gorda Baths in Tortola. He needs a buddy to swim with. Well, I got to see if they're accessible or not, Hot Air, and I have not looked it up yet.
I think somebody's just said that I should shave off my beard. I've not been clean shaven for 12 years now, I think it is.
Wow.
No, in fact, it's more. It's more. I've been in this, must be about 20 years. I mean, I started with the goatee, and then I moved on to, I grew up then and got a full beard.
So you grew it here and lost it here. Is that the way it works?
Yeah, what it's done is it's gone downwards.
You've had the drops.
Like everything with age. Everything with drops with age, doesn't it?
Yeah, the cruise monkeys are not on the on Virgin.
Oh, that's a shame. Oh, you just have to watch me this time, guys.
Hot Air says that those baths might be accessible if they buy a wheelbarrow. Thanks, Hot Air Tom. I didn't see who else is with us over here. Katie's here. Hi, Katie. Nikki's with us. I'm going to get to go. I'm going to stop in Jacksonville on my way down to Port Canaveral and have lunch with Nikki and Roger. And if anybody else is in that part of the world wants to come join us, we'll probably do that.
And when's that one you're driving for?
I leave here after my show on the 11th.
Oh.
And I'm going to drive about probably halfway and stop someplace and then drive into Port Canaveral on the 12th and have lunch with them in Jacksonville, and then drive on down into actually to Cocoa Beach, and where I've got a hotel, and then I get on the Meraviglia the next day.
Oh, so, that's the 12th of March.
13th.
13th, and then actually, will you be on the ship on next weekend on the 18th? Then will you actually be on the?
Yeah.
Work this out. Oh, we could both be. Hey, that'll be a first.
Yeah.
2 Amigos live from 2 cruise ships at the same time. Hey.
Yeah, that'd be fun. We'll have to have Ivanko there to cover our butts in case we got bad Wi-Fi's.
This is a Peter Max U.S. flag, by the way. Tom made a reference to that I should have a Peter Max background, and I can only leave it up for a little while because it's a copyrighted picture. But that was just to show you a Peter Max.
Yeah, don't get us done, John. I can't afford it. I can't afford to be done for copyright.
Well, we only showed it as a news item. See, we didn't use it as the show, so that was legal. So
it's going to be interesting to see what YouTube does to me. I did a little video on Cocoa Key about going in search of a drink that Katie had recommended. And in the bar, they have Buffett playing a song in the background. So I feel certain that YouTube is going to ding me for copyright violations on that video. So it's a short. But
Isn't it awful? Isn't it awful when you do something on Facebook? It's the same. So you might be watching a show or you might be with friends, and because there's music in there, it's like this is copyrighted because you're in so many countries. I send it back and go, well, I'm out with my friends and it's in a bar, so it can't be.
Yeah. And then I've tried that. Sometimes I've won. Sometimes I appeal all those silly things. Sometimes I've won. Sometimes I've lost. Sometimes I've had to go in and remove the music, which is awful.
Madness. Hi, Lizzie Boo.
You can change the pitch, and then the thing won't detect it if it's not in the right pitch or if it's not quite in the right meter. If you like stretch it a little bit or squeeze it a little bit, then it doesn't find it. So if you speak yourself up a little bit while you're doing the show, then you'll never know that it was that kind of music in the background.
It sounded like a monkey.
No, I can't, that's too technical for me. Too technical for me. It's like I just put a video up, and that's it. It goes, and if they do anything, I'll appeal it, or if not, I'll take it down. But whatever. So, but there you go. There you go. What things we do? It's like you can just sat there, and you can be just in the back. Don't even start me.
All right, now we have an interesting question for today for Martin.
Oh, there we go.
Actually, John came up with a question, and I thought it was a pretty good idea.
Hang on, let me just pull it. Bear with me. I want to just move my screen down because it's not good. Right, go on.
Okay. Let's use a basis of a seven night cruise.
Yeah.
How do you decide how much to pack?
Oh, that's a hard one because my husband packs so light, it's unbelievable. Right? Me, I'm the other way. I don't like to think, right, Monday I'm wearing that, Tuesday I'm wearing that, Wednesday I'm wearing that, and I've got 7 days, so that's the day done, that's the night, and that's it. I like choice, so I'll probably take half again of what I'll bring back half of what I haven't worn because I just take so many clothes, so many t-shirts and things like that. We just booked our flights for Beyond, and I was like, well, it's 23 kilos of luggage, but it's only an extra £12, and we could take 26. And he was like, well, I won't need more than 23. So, well, if I take the 26 and you haven't used your 23, we can buy them. I've got extra luggage.
So basically what you're saying is you would prefer that he just brings 3 G strings so you can pack all the rest of what you need in his suitcase.
Maybe underpants. I don't know what he'd look like in a G-string.
Oh, okay. But the point being is, well, as long as they're silk, so they don't weigh too much.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Stan in a G-string, and that one does tickle me.
It's a hard one because it depends on the cruise as well. Because if it's got a formal night, you then need your formal suit. Now, a lot of people don't like to dress up formally, so a lot of Australians, Americans don't do it as much as me. Best part of my cruise is my formal night. I like to get my dicky bow on. I like to nice clean shave as much as I can, and really spruce myself up. Nice shiny patented shoes, and really go all out. So then you need a suit carrier to go with your case. Because you can't put your suit in your case. Although we found a cracking bag that you can actually put everything in, then you've got your suit in it, and then your suit's rolled around everything else. It's amazing. It's a little hold all. Although I did break the straps on them on the last cruise, so we need to get a new one because I put that much weight in it.
See, I cheat. I wear my sport coat.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm flying, which I'm trying not to fly right now. If I'm flying, I got the sport coat on, so I don't have to worry about carrying it out or hanging it up. Not bullshit. It's on.
Yeah. No.
Now that I'm driving here for these 4 cruises, I'll wear it from the hotel. So I'll have to carry it from the car into the hotel. I haven't worked that out yet. But anyway, my difficulty this time in packing is going to be that I'm packing for a month.
So that's 3 sets of underwear then.
No, 4.
Either that or don't wear any. Which I'll just not take any, and then I don't have to worry about that part of it.
How we gone from a really nice conversation to talking about underwear and wearing none? Oh, geez, no. Do you know what? I used to be cabin crew, and we used to, we'd always take like a spare set of underwear. But if you ended up down route for 2 or 3 days, what we used to say was, well, you can wear them twice because you turn them inside out. And then if you get really stuck, just shove them in the sink, give them a quick swill, and hang them over the shower rail.
See, my trick is I pack a lot of undergarments, but because I don't cruise with the regularity and the frequency that you guys do. So I build up old and kind of tattered ones. And then as I'm using those,
Throw them away.
I throw them away, and then I have more room in my suitcase to bring home all the free champagne from NCL and the, any of the other things that I might want to buy along the way. It does two things. It cleans out my drawers back home, and it also lets me, without trying to sit on the suitcase to get it shut on the last day, because you got everything in there plus whatever you acquired on the cruise.
Well, you see, it's a good point, that, John, because if you think about it, right, you get dressed in the daytime, right? You wear one pair of underwear, don't you? Whole day. Now, when I go on a cruise, I wear one in the day and one at night, also 2 pairs of socks. So a week's cruise, that's 14 pairs of underwear, 14 pairs of socks. And then, let's talk about shoes. So you need comfy shoes. You need your posh shoes, you need your evening shoes. And then if you've got 2 different colours of trousers, you might need 2 different coloured shoes. So
and you might be invited to dinner with the captain, and you can't be seen in anything but a new pair of shoes with him. So
yeah,
absolutely.
Suits and yeah. No, you see, Virgin's not like, they don't have formal nights, and Celebrity don't either. And Celebrity have evening chic, they call it. So
are you losing hearing him? I don't hear him anymore. He's all.
Yeah, you're breaking up, Martin.
Am I? Okay,
your audio is crackling.
Right, hang on. Is that better?
Yeah, it's bad.
Right, hang on. I will be back in 1 second.
Because you know what they say, breaking up is hard to do. So,
well, he's going to go fix his audio.
All righty. So Lizzie Lou thinks too. Also 2 sets. Of course, what I do is, my shower time generally, not counting if I'm in the hot tub or anything, is in the late afternoon before dinner. That's kind of my big change of garments. So whatever I wear for evening, some of that carries over into the next part of the day, because then either in the afternoon I'll end up in a hot tub or the swimming pool. But that's when I shower and get all shined up and looking good again for the next go round.
Nah.
Oh, now he's giving us the victory sign. What is this? Victory for England. No, for England. Anyway, so he's coming back.
Oh, he left.
But I only carry 1 suit coat. I don't know about you, but I just have.
Oh, yeah.
I wear a suit coat to dinner. Anytime I'm in the upscale or the main dining room, I wear a suit coat. It's a habit, and I like it. I don't mind if other people don't. This is not any kind of snobbish kind of thing, but I pay a lot. For me, I always pay way more money to go on a cruise because I got to get there from Minnesota too.
Yeah.
And so to do that, and it's like, hey, I'm going to put on the dog a little bit. And I've always felt, maybe people will disagree with me, but I have always felt that I am treated just even 1 level higher because I go out of my way and get dressed up to look a little better at dinner time. From the maitre d's that seat you, to the staff that helps you, to maybe you want to stay and have an extra drink and it's kind of pushing against other people's table time or whatever. But it just seems that I've always found, and maybe it's just not even on cruises, but in life, is that, if you just look a little sharper, and, to get this in any kind of sharpness is a feat in itself. But if you look a little sharper, you just have for me, it's just a little more upscale and a little more fun.
What do you do? What do you do shirt wise under your coat?
Well, some days I carry. Oh, Mark, let's test him now and see if we got him. Are we back? There he is.
Manchester calling.
Wonderful. You sound way better. We were just talking about how many sport coats to bring, and both Chillie and I just bring the one. But I've always wanted to get a white Colonel Sanders kind of suit because I always wanted to do white night, and I've never done that. But under my sport coat, I have purchased some quite expensive T-shirts that have like a little bigger neck on them, like a nautical T-shirt. And they look, and they're all one color. They don't have like Joe's Diner or anything on them. And they look really nice in my form under a suit coat.
Sounds nice. I mean, I generally take one suit. That's it.
Yeah. So I generally am not in a shirt and tie kind of situation or an open shirt. I generally have the pullover type T-shirts with a nice sport coat, and I do then wear a shirt and tie sometimes, but not as much as the other.
Yeah. I'm with you on dressing for dinner. And as much as I say I'm not, but I tend not to I don't have enough good shirts. So I've got my one really good, my expensive.
Yeah, we saw that one. That was hand stitched by Bavarian monks, only on a full moon, drinking ale from a lead cup.
Yeah, it's by far the most expensive garment I own is a damn shirt.
And you will be buried in it,
But then on other nights, I might put a sport coat over a T-shirt, just a normal T-shirt.
Well,
or a golf shirt.
Yeah.
Okay. I like I've got into waistcoats. Now, you've probably seen in my last few cruises, of an evening, I like to wear like a nice shirt or a nice T-shirt with a waistcoat. So that's my go-to at the moment. I'm thinking, do I do this for this one? But we've planned on Wednesday, we're going for cruise clothes shopping. Try saying that when you've had a few drinks. So, and one, because I've lost a bit of weight, and I think everything else will be either too big, which makes a change, rather than being too tight and you put a waistcoat on so you can't see that it's splitting out like that on your shirt.
But wait a minute, for us Americans, what's a waistcoat? We don't, that's not a word I'm comfortable with.
A vest. So it's like, yeah, have I got one? I don't think I've got, well, I've not got one I can show you.
But a vest, then do you button it or do you leave it open?
Button it. So it sort of comes across there and you can still see the shirt and with short sleeves as well, I've found really nice.
Okay.
So, but you'll see next week. Tune in next week to see Martin's fashion on board Scarlet Lady.
Maybe we can get a little kind of a fashion show.
You're not going to be on Scarlet Lady. I keep telling
Valiant
you.
Lady. Valiant Lady.
Hey.
Do you know what it is? I got an email with Scarlet Lady on from somebody the other day, and it's stuck in my brain ever since. I've stuck in my brain.
It's just like when I was dating triplets, if it's A, B, or C, it really didn't matter that much. So, Scarlet Lady, Verizon Lady, Virgin Lady, Recycle Lady. We had a whole bunch of names last week.
How long had you dated them before you realized there were triplets, not three people screwing with you?
There is a little joke about that because there was a time when it was twins and the twin came over to my house and tried to pretend. It did not go very long. I mean, I could just feel the difference. So no, not that way, Martin. I mean, I could just detect that there was a certain, even though the haircut was exactly the same, I could tell.
I never tried it with triplets. But I would think.
No, I don't think I've done twins or triplets. No,
I've done. I dated one of the twins like John did, and I could tell the difference too.
So. And at worst case, you just look for the X on one of their feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Or ABC on one of the feet.
Well, because in the hospital they mark one. Yeah, if there's twins, right away they do mark one of the twins' feet. At least in America, they right away there's immediately so that there's absolutely no mix up that way. So.
Well, going back to formal dressing now, Chillie, have you do carnival, don't you? You were a big carnival through and through until you tried so many good cruises since. Yeah. So on carnival is very dressed down, isn't it? Would you always dress up for formal evening, even on carnival?
I usually on carnival I would wear my suit once per cruise.
Now, do they have a set night that they do it, or was it just when you wanted to do it, you do it on that night?
No, they have a set night. It's a dress up night, captain's party, or
Well, I'm intrigued to know what sort of percentage is it. A lot of people do dress up then with carnival, because I thought personally, not experiencing carnival yet, that it was very. Oh, you don't need that. You know, it doesn't happen. Nobody's going to dress up. Would you say a lot of people do it, or is it less and less now?
You know, less now than it was, you know, say 5 years, 6 years ago. But yes,
Okay.
There's still quite a few people, especially in you know, our age group, John and my age group, that still you know, are not comfortable trying to go to dinner in shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'd never go to dinner in shorts and a t-shirt. It's always trousers, maybe smart jeans if it's that type of cruise. But I'd never do anything less than that. But yeah, no, it's interesting to know.
The way I'm built, mine are smart. Sweatpants?
Nice. That's very. I mean, it's just nice. It's just
just
shorts and t-shirt at dinner's wrong.
I have
shorts
trouble,
and t-shirt at dinner.
I have trouble with jeans because of the way my fat body's built. They either don't stay up, or I have to hang myself to keep them up. Or let me pop out the back, and I don't want to do that either.
I have way too many pictures. I'm trying to find my carnival main dining room pictures, and I'm in the right year. No, I'm not in the right year even right now. Come on. 2014. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, so if I do this.
You took yourself out.
Yeah, I see that, but it should have. There we go. So this is Ronnie, by the way, underwater. If you want to make it all my page.
Oh, okay.
Here's Ronnie underwater on our carnival cruise. That was a good experience. That thing that you put over your head there weighs 70 pounds.
Oh, shit.
But when it's underwater, it weighs about 5 pounds because it's full of air.
Wow.
And he was on a big.
Wow.
Well,
no, I don't want to do that.
Here, I'll do it.
Hang on. No.
What? No.
Something still.
I do it.
You just push the single thing in my window down below. You push solo layout. You just click on. Unless you want to do a side one.
I'm back to where I was now, and I have to think through what the hell I was doing.
Okay. Well, we always wonder what they see. We can do a big one like that. We can do this.
No, I don't want to do that.
All right. So then let me do this. See, but this is
there. I got to get rid of this thing.
I was just seeing. Yeah, here we are. This is how I look most of the time at night on the Carnival cruise. And this is a picture on the right there is actually in the dining room. There's a panoramic picture in the dining room.
Nice.
There's I brought a bottle of $2 Chuck on board Carnival because, you know, for a $20 corkage fee, they'll uncork your wine. So that's what this was. This is our bottle of this is $2 Chuck wine that well, they didn't. They thought it was so funny that they didn't charge us a corkage fee, but they were. This was our guy that was unbottling our $2 Chuck. So.
Jeez. Well, I'm
Chillie. From what?
Oh, I like that.
From the Carnival Conquest, this was the Norwegian. What is it? Is it the Pearl? I can't tell here.
Go left. Go left. What's it got at the back? Was there something there that said what it was?
Pearl. Yeah. There we go. Norwegian Pearl.
Wow.
So we were sharing a berth in the Bahamas. So anyway, that's some of my Carnival rides, but we were always in a sport coat and a shirt on Carnival.
Well, I've just that. Well, hang on, let's just get that off a minute. Why won't that one go off? So when I was talking about a waistcoat before, I've just put it, Chillie, if you put that back up.
This one?
Yeah, so that's a waistcoat there. So that's what I like in of evening chic, and it's just nice and it's just different. You're not having to wear a full suit and things like that. So
sure.
Yeah, so that may be coming out again. That was on. That was actually on Scarlet Lady, not Valiant Lady. That was Scarlet. But yeah, that was that one. Let's see. Have we got any others? Oh God, yeah. There's some dodgy pictures in there.
Dodgy. Oh well, we want to see dodgy. This is the king of dodgy here. So.
Oh, that was dessert cookies and milk. Take you back to being a child.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's Emma. Emma really, not counting her being so famous now as a cruise celebrity, but she actually would design her cruises based around the cookies on board the ship. So
man, that was so good. I had to take the cookies back. I wasn't leaving them, even though I didn't eat them all. Let's see what else have we got. Oh, that was rainbow churros. Look at that. With ice cream.
I just hope it was with American crystal sugar.
I don't know what it was, but it was gorgeous. What we
made
got here?
From John's Beats.
Boring. That was sourdough toast. What else have we got? Ooh, what's that one?
Razzle dazzle.
Oh, that's Abby the hostess. I can't. Yeah, no, there you go. There. So I'm looking forward to renewing my pictures. So that'll be quite interesting.
On the Scarlet Lady. Yes.
No, I'm Valiant Lady, John.
Yes, we're looking for you to be not on the Scarlet Lady. So
yeah, Lizzie Lou's on the group cruise with us. So on the 18th, that's quite nice.
So looking forward to the group.
We're all getting excited. Yeah, it should be my first. I've never organised a group before. This is my first group cruise.
Oh,
and I don't know what I should be doing.
Well, I mean, you've done it. You've got them. They're all booked, and then it's on from the day of the cruise on. That's when you really start working. That's when I work. Once I got on the boat, I worked day and night to make sure my people were happy. I mean, that was the hardest. Oh, I've got a cat that's decided to come visit for it.
Oh, look, hey, wait, let me get Ace and they can meet each other. This is great. Look at that.
See, this would be Norman.
Wow.
Come in.
His first time on the.
Oh,
he says,
we've lost
"Let
John.
me down, damn it." Okay. Goodbye.
So
yeah, my cats. They normally don't come in when the lights are on.
What was that somebody put up about sandals with no socks?
Oh, I agree with that. That was Tom again. How about sandals with no socks? So
yeah, you don't wear socks with sandals.
But see here, he said underwear washes easily in the bathroom sink. Take some Tide Pods, but you wanna make sure that you don't mix them up with your suppositories, Tom, or else you could have a real problem in the cabin.
Lovely experience.
The other thing is you can't find anywhere to hang them, and you can't hang them on your balcony to dry.
Yeah,
you might lose them.
That'd be tacky.
It'd be funny. It's 3 doors down or 3 floors down, and you got your knickers, wouldn't it? I believe these belong to you. How do you know that?
Jason says it's a nice cat.
Thank you. We probably won't see him again forever. So
that's one and only time you'll ever see him.
And I don't know where the other one is.
And he'll want royalties.
Yeah, probably. He's going to demand the payment. Yeah. Well, I was going to say, oh yeah, Hunter Tom said that he has some nice logoed shirt.
Yeah. By the way, you guys, on Norwegian, they have a 1 day each week where you can send out anything you can get in the bag. Counts for like 20 or I think it's $25 now. They'll wash everything you can put in the bag. And the trick to that, you guys, is to like with your underwear, fold it and fold it and fold it, but then roll it up like a cigar. and just roll your socks up like cigar. Roll everything up, and then you can start sliding those in there. I have the record apparently on Norwegian Cruise Lines for getting the most amount of actual clothing in one of these bags for my single fee. And then plus you roll the blue jeans so they're like sort of like an ice cream cone, and with the heaviest part of it hanging out of the bag. But as long as the pointy leg part is in the bag, it still counts. So when I get my thing back, it's like 2 blue jeans, a khaki, 15 drawers, 15 pair of socks, 5 t-shirts, 5 regular shirts. I get that all into the one bag. And apparently it's become a joke on the ships now that I have the record for getting the most clothing in the one price bag. So, but the trick is roll it up really tight and get all the air out of it. And you can put all of the different things, start at the bottom with the little pieces and just.
You see, I've got a question. So you get ready for your cruise. You iron everything. You put it in a suitcase and get it creased again.
What is this iron you speak of?
What did you say?
Iron.
You do
ironing.
Iron?
Do you not iron it? Yeah. I iron and fold it all dead neat to try and so I don't get any creases.
No.
Really?
No.
But I was going to say, I went on a cruise, and was it Anthem of the Seas? I think it was Anthem. And we didn't, because we'd already been on another cruise, and we recycled some clothes and thought, right, well, bit of Febreze. And we thought, right, okay. So we just sent them down to the laundry to be ironed. And they came back all lovely, pristine. And we got them back the following day.
Is that not amazing? They can iron better than anybody I've ever seen. I don't think they use this kind of an iron. I think it's a machine that they put it in and go whoosh on the thing.
Have you not seen these shows that they have about the cruise ship and how they do it? They put it on a mannequin and it blows it out, gets rid of all the creases, and then they hang it up, and that's it, done in seconds. I'm thinking I need one for my house.
Yeah, amen to that.
But then how did you do the trousers? So easy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I have the kind of clothes that you can roll up into a real tight bundle, and then when you want to wear them, you just go whoosh, and you go a little bit, and not a wrinkle in the house.
How'd you go?
You have to understand, Martin, I just discovered cruise ship laundries on these last cruises.
Before that, he was bringing his own sheets with him, he actually like did his own room. Yeah.
I never took, I had enough stuff for the cruise and I didn't worry about it.
What do you mean too much time to iron? Oh, I take about 3-4 hours the day before going, and I'll literally iron it and I'll fold it. I've got a certain way I fold my shirts, with fold the arms in and fold it in half so it sits all nicely. Same with my t-shirts, and I make sure that all my trousers, there's no creases in them. So, but yeah, no, it's got to be done. Got to be done.
Emily says the dryer takes out all the wrinkles.
It does. But yeah, but once you pack them, they get creased again. And I can't walk around a ship with creased clothes. Although actually saying that, I have done a few times. Then again, it matches my wrinkles on my eyes.
Oh, Tom Henry, if I could do that, I would do that.
But don't creased clothes?
What?
What do you call
creased
clothes?
No, when it's all wrinkled clothes.
Creased, wrinkled. No.
Yeah. So you when you crunch something up and then you pull it out and it's sort of all a bit. No, I need to make sure it's ironed nice, and you never know who you're going to meet, do you?
He probably even irons his underwear, for God's sakes. I wouldn't doubt.
No.
Mark.
There's a line, John. The line is you don't iron underwear and you don't iron socks.
No socks. How about t-shirts?
T-shirt, if I can, yeah.
Okay.
I'll get them ironed. Okay. So, but it depends on your t-shirts, though. We literally shake them out. There we go. Who's with me? Oh, you see, Cruise Monkeys are with me. Cruise Monkeys are with me.
What are they saying here? I got to get down there. Okay, Cruise Monkeys. Here we go. With Martin, spend the evening before traveling ironing. Gav irons and Luke folds. Okay, and what day will you guys be here?
Book them the day before your cruise. Hey, that's a new line, isn't that? Isn't it?
You have to understand, Martin, how can I put this and be politically correct? I can't. The last time I had an iron, I almost hit my ex-wife with it.
Of course, it was a 9-iron from his golf club set. You know, it was a 9-iron. So
I wouldn't mess with my golf clubs.
Jeez, no.
And I was fearful of killing her.
Jeez.
I've never ironed since, and that was 28 years ago.
Put that iron down; it might be loaded.
Jeez, I'll tell you. Do you know what though? All joking aside, there is actually a spray you can get for your clothes that means once it's ironed, you don't need to iron it again, and it's specifically people market it for when you go on a cruise. I've not been able to find it anyway.
But who cares? You know, as long as you can be on a cruise. So
this is very true. You know, I'd do anything to be on a cruise. You know me. Hey. I'll go cruising up the Mersey, mate, as long as I'm on a cruise.
What's it called? Somebody said Febreze, that you spray Febreze, but what do you think? De-wrinkle?
No, Febreze is a clothes freshener or a fabric freshener.
Right.
I can't remember. One of my customers mentioned it to me a while ago, and I can't remember the name of it. Anybody knows it, please do.
Here's Downy wrinkle release. I wonder if I could spray that on my face.
There's an easier way than that, John. Just get some sellotape. Instant facelift.
You mean
somebody put wrinkle release?
This thing? You mean like this?
There you go. You look 40 years younger.
Hey.
Hot Air says he sticks wrinkled stuff in his shower on a cruise.
Yes, but then I slip and fall on them. I'm going down to dinner and they're completely wet.
Liz said that. Sorry, Lizzie said
that. No. Finger wriggle stuff in the shower on a cruise. The steam helps. Yeah. No, it does, but you have to have it running for quite a while. Don't you? That thing, because I'm in and out of the shower dead quick.
Really?
You know, I mean, a quicker, wash my smelly bits and I'm out.
Hot Air Tom's aunt used to iron her sheets.
Yeah.
I don't even get in my sheets. I get in the bed. I get on the bed, and I've got a quilt that I cover myself up with. I don't take the bed down and what the hell? I got to change the damn sheets in a week or whatever.
No, you can go 90 days.
Don't iron sheets and don't iron the quilt cover
damn
either.
Sheets down the bed forever. Hey, listen, I'm an old fat single guy. I ain't got anybody to do all this crap. And so I make it work.
Yeah.
So no, I don't. I sleep on the bed, covered up, because I get cold.
There we go.
Cover up with. I mean, okay, I got a pillow, of course, a couple pillows. I do the same thing with
crease
release. Yeah.
So in the UK it's Lenore. Right. I need to get on Amazon. I'll be on Amazon after this. Let me get my phone.
So this you're supposed to be able to spray, and it does away with wrinkles.
It does away with wrinkles for you, yeah. So
I'm sorry, but
there we go. I'll tell you what. I'm going to order it, and I'll let you know next week.
What's the odds on this not working? It's 8 to 1. I'll take $100 on it. Thank you.
It's like Botox for your T-shirts.
Right, let's have a look. Well, it's Lenore crease release. Hang on.
Yeah, no, there's a bunch of it. Crease release. It's everywhere.
Right. Well, I'm going to order it.
Oh, okay.
For next week. Here we go, Lenore.
I think you guys. Are you sure you guys aren't smoking that stuff that John grows up there on the pot farm?
No. I'm going to show you here now.
Here we go. Can you see that? No, you can't see it, can you? Because of the light. Hang on. Let's see. No, it's not going to work. I thought it might.
Here we go.
There we go.
See? There it is. Crease release.
Right. Lenore do it. I am going to order some and we will have a challenge next week. Let's see if it works.
Wow. And you, what happened to, oh, there we go. And you guys actually, the night before the cruise, you're ironing.
Yeah.
And then putting shit in the suit, excuse my French, putting stuff in the suitcase.
Look,
And it's going to get all wrinkled up again when you take it out.
It doesn't watch, right? Here we go. Right. So there's a t-shirt, yeah? And you literally, I'll do it that way. You fold it. I'll do it there. It's not brilliant, but, and there you go. It's folded nice and neat, just like you would get it from the shop. And then you put that in your suitcase. And when you take it out again, it won't have any creases. Well, it shouldn't have. How have we gone on to this? I mean, it's folding clothes live on the Cruise Amigos.
Yeah, all
happened?
All we were going to ask was how much you pack for 7 days, and we've gotten off sidetracked to hell. Because now you got me hitting my ex-wife with an iron. Wow.
Oh, jeez. Wow, how that went from that to that, I don't know. But anyway, how much do you pack, Chillie?
Well, actually, I'm pretty well packed for this month. I got my new suitcase, big ass suitcase. I've got rid of the old canvas bag that I've used since 1978. It was starting to dry rot, and I didn't want my 2 pair of undergotchis dropped out in the middle of the parking lot,
especially on the way home.
So I bought a damn new suitcase, big ass suitcase for me. Hell, it's 10 times bigger than anything I've ever packed in.
It's a walk-in.
So I'm pretty well packed. I just took, I did the laundry on the boat, ship, excuse me. I'm trying to quit calling them boats, on this ship. So when I got home from this last time, I had mostly clean stuff. I took it right out of the bag and put it in the new suitcase. Now, there's a couple things that I've added to it, and I got a couple more things that I'm wearing now that I still want to take. But now I'm packing for a month. I'm going to be gone a month. So now somewhere in there, I'll probably
on the way.
Laundry again.
Do a Levi moment. You can just sit there in laundrette, take your jeans off, and sit there with just your boxer shorts on, and do laundry.
I don't do laundry. You have to understand. I don't do laundry.
I have never understood why bars don't have a laundry like right off. So you can go to the bar, you go and you dump your clothes in and you go and you have, well, it'd be a 2 drinks, a cocktail. And then, when you're done with that, then you go move them into the dryer. You come back. God, it seems to me that a bar and a laundry would be the perfect.
It'd be awesome. I might do laundry then. But actually, I'll be on a boat, on a ship, a cruise. I'll pack up a bag. Here, take this, and I don't care what it costs.
Wow.
I don't even wait for the special. When I got enough that's dirty, take it and get to do it. And they do it so nice.
This from a guy who turns condoms inside out,
Well,
what?
Going back to what we were saying about
what are they?
Everyone's. Oh, don't go there.
That's how you keep your pens from losing ink when you're traveling. Didn't you know that? That's what they're for.
Jeez. Right.
Going back. You're asking a man that's been through prostate cancer and chemo about condoms?
Yeah, I said
you are smoking that.
You bundle up all your writing instruments, and you just need one of them to make sure that the ink doesn't get on your clothes in your suitcase.
I don't take a pen. I use the one in the hotel or on the ship.
So you're all digital now.
No, I write things, but I use the one in the hotel. You get one in the hotel next to your phone, don't you? You get one in your
Why
You
would you
stay
take
at
a
those
pen?
upper class hotels. The places that I stay in don't even have a writing pad.
Most of his places rent by the hour.
That's right.
Right. Anyway, let's bring it back and not go rude. Thinking of what we said before about how much do you pack and things like that. Let me show you something, right? Next week. Now,
Oh,
bear
next
in
week.
mind that I take lots, don't I? I'm going to disappear for a moment. I'm here. Don't worry. So
Okay,
let me
well,
just
we're
get the
gonna
right.
zoom in on you then.
What are you doing it on me for? I'm not doing
Well,
it
because
talking.
you're not off camera. He went off camera. For God's
Right.
sakes, man, stay on the camera, man. Oh, here we go.
I'm back, right? Now, this is my suitcase for next week. Look at the size of that. The suitcase has its own bag.
So is that a
Can you
number
believe that?
7 garbage bag then?
No, it's a posh bag. This will have you know, John. But look at this. Look at this for a bag for next week.
Oh, baby. Oh, nice.
A Virgin Voyages suitcase.
A Virgin
What color
Voyages.
is
Now
it really? What's the real color?
it's red.
Yeah, see on the camera it looks kind of orangey pink to me.
Let's see if we go. Yeah, that's probably a bit better.
But it's
yeah.
the Virgin Voyages red color.
Virgin Voyages red color, and I've got to
Oh,
get.
baby.
I've got
Now,
to get enough.
you're gonna put how many G strings in that?
Well, Stan's only putting 3 in. We agreed that before.
And 3 G strings, and then you're gonna put a tux and 3 ties.
No, we're not going tux on this one. They don't do tux on Virgin, but they do have a scarlet night. They have a scarlet night, red night, and we've got our shirts with that. So yeah, I've got to get enough for 3 days on the ship and 3 nights, and I've got an extra night in Portsmouth before. Jeez, it's going to be hard work. But then if I've got that crease stuff, I don't need to worry. I can just scrunch it all in.
Maybe if you just put, hey, here's what you do is you put all your clothes in the suitcase and then you spray in a whole bunch of that stuff and you shake it up. And then when you open your suitcase, everything will just pop out on the bed, all folded and free of creases.
You see, I had a conversation with Stan about that, and I said there should be a suitcase that you hang everything up in. You know, like the old trunks years ago.
Yeah.
And you just put it all in, and it's all tight, and then it won't get creased, and then you open it up, and you go like that, and you put it in the wardrobe, done and dusted. Now, here's a question for you. If you're on a 3 or a 5 night...
we just got sex bombed.
Well, it's about time. I've been waiting and waiting.
Yeah, it's been 57 minutes. I thought I was feeling left out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just right. If you're on a 3 or a 5 night cruise, do you unpack all your clothes and put them in the drawers and hang everything up, or do you live out your suitcase? That's the debate.
Do it on a 7 night cruise.
What, you live out your suitcase?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I used to, but I've been told that I've got to unpack. So literally, we get in the room, or the cabin, or the suite, or whatever we're in, and we literally go, boom, 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 get everything unpacked. What's that? That's the size of suitcase my family uses for one night. Oh, geez. Is that for the whole family, though, or is that one each? That'd be interesting, Lizzie Lou. Let us know that. But yeah, no, I mean, to be honest, it's just like, I struggle. I always struggle with my packing. And someone said, do you know what someone said to me is a good thing is, whatever you're going to pack, get it all out, get it ready to pack, and then half it.
Yeah.
Is supposed to be the right way to do it.
But I look so weird with one-legged pants, you know? That just is such a weird look on me. So
it's a waste of money, isn't it, when you cut your jeans in half and half a t-shirt?
Totally a waste, yes.
Madness.
And the reason, Martin, that I live out of the suitcase, I take all the dirties and put them in all the drawers and crap. So my drawers are filled with dirty crap.
I'm the other way, you see. I've unpack, and then all my dirty stuff gets thrown in the bottom of the wardrobe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, not in the suitcase. No, your suitcase is under your bed. That's what that big space is under your bed for, is to store your suitcase.
Yeah, no.
That's where he hides the twins.
All right, guys. I hate to do this, but we killed an hour.
And now we're
and
on,
by the
we're on
way,
what we're packing.
Several people said that this conversation went to the toilet.
It did. It did.
So what can I say?
Jeez.
Cruise Amigos in the toilet. That should have been the title today. Cruise Amigos in the toilet instead of Cruise Amigos Live. So
I'll come from the valiant lady in the toilets.
all right, you guys do your spray crap because I'm not. And test it out for next week and report back to all these people that care because I don't. I'm gonna, and no irons. Ain't gonna happen. All right, guys. Thank y'all for being with us and enjoying our silliness for an hour. We'll do it again next Sunday.
See you all next week.
We'll be next Sunday, but somebody's going to be on a boat somewhere, I think. Yeah, and then a couple of Sundays we'll both be on boats, and John's going to be up there. He's still going to be thawing out in Minnesota.
I'm going to be driving.
So, all right, guys, that's going to wrap us up for today. Thank y'all. See you next time for the Cruise Amigos Live.